Red 2 standing by, all 4 lit, and in the green, welcome back to Pokemon Emerald version, where we are making the run up Mount Chimney. Or more accurately, the climb in the cable car. There is, I believe, a 1 in 64 chance for you to actually see a hiker while you're going up here. So it's a nice little Easter egg. Obviously didn't get it that time, but we are ready to do battle with Team Magma. Team Aqua's already here. And these two fanatics are duking it out. This epic music remains the same, which is really good. This is not quite the spot for the shell. I'll have to bring in the Kiwi Cat. Let's go, little one. Alright, we can actually talk to Archie.
Ugh, Scarlet, I should have guessed you'd show up. See for yourself what the fanatics of Team Magma are up to. They're trying to inject the stolen meteorite's power into the volcano. Doing something like that will cause the volcano's eruption.
They're not going to expand the land very much because the volcano's in the middle of Hoenn. So you can just wind up talking to the various grunts and seeing the Poochyena versus Poochyena battles. Alright, we got a double battle. Probably best if I keep Faith as a backup here. Or no, I will be confident in the good captain. So we get a double battle with just regular grunts. We of Team Magma are working hard for everyone's sake. Like, if that thing's power made more land, there'd be more places to live. Everyone would be happy. If there were more land, I'd be able to get a big house of my own. I'm gonna build it on hardened lava. That's not smart. Volcanic soil? Great. Really good. Actually very fertile land. Probably best not to build your house on hardened lava, just in case there's like some sort of volcanic underflow or something like that. I mean, you will wind up proving that fools fall in lava. Ow! Haha. Yeah, some of these are pretty terrible. But we do at least get a good battle theme coming up. And we get to drop rocks on a Zubat. That was not challenging at all. We face one of the admins. Which one do we face? They've got some pretty cool design. Whether it was in the remakes or the originals, the designs for the villain team in this are really good. They probably overdid Maxie's a little. I mean, Archie's a little bit. Maxie looks very analytical and scientific and sort of slightly nerdy. But it adds a bit more character to him. As was pointed out in some really good fan art, Team Magma gets to come across as the really scientific, intellectual team, while Team Aqua is the manly but stupid one. Alrighty, I think this is the male admin. So, you've come all the way here. But you're too late. I've already delivered the meteorite from Meteor Falls to the boss. Yes, this is Tabitha, who has a much stockier design. But it sort of makes him stand out a little bit, having the sort of stockier design, different personality, and the extra little quirks in the remakes. But I always thought that they got things mucked up, because Courtney, I believe that can be a unisex name, as far as I know. But I'm pretty sure that Tabitha is definitely primarily female coded. I mean, what happened with this guy? Was it like a boy named Sue or something like that? I mean, absolutely great song, very good fun song, A Boy Named Sue. I mean, it should not surprise anyone that Johnny Cash has got really good music. But yeah, it's a good bit of fun, A Boy Named Sue. Especially just the perfect timing on the ending. And yeah, we wind up taking out Tabitha's team pretty easily. He's got numbers, but he does not have Kiwi, who is level 28. Alrighty, what else are we facing? I mean, I might as well just keep using Kiwi, and then I'd probably... I mean, I can switch to Captain Toad afterwards. But yeah, the big problem with the villain teams was that their Pokemon were the Zubat line, the Poochyena line, and then specific Pokemon unique to each version, which was Numel in the case of Team Magma, and Numel/Camerupt, and Carvanha/Sharpedo for Team Aqua. I mean, there really wasn't a lot of variation. There was a decent amount of versatility in Red and Blue for Team Rocket, but like, what I really think they should have done with Team Rocket in Gold and Silver is given them really disparate Pokemon, like not just the generic coughing Grimer, Zubat, Rattata, and maybe and Ekans sometimes. They should have given them a whole lot of really different Pokemon, because, you know, they've stolen them. Because I think that's what's implied, at the very least, with Team Cypher. They've got a whole lot of different Pokemon because they've stolen them. Or they're just really intelligent. So, we get to Maxie. The power contained in the meteorite. By amplifying its power with this machine, Mount Chimney's volcanic activity will instantly intensify. Its energy will grow deep inside the crater and... Who are you? I'd heard Archie bemoaning a child who's been meddling in Team Aqua's affairs. It must be you, he meant. Huh. So, you're thinking of interfering with us, Team Magma? Now, you listen. Long ago, living things used the land to live and grow. Nobody tell him that life actually started in the sea. That is why land is all important. It is the cradle of all. That is why Team Magma is dedicated to the expansion of the landmass. It is for further advancement of humankind and Pokemon. And for that, we need the power of what sleeps within this mountain. Oh, there was no need for you to learn that much. But, no matter, I'll teach you the consequences of meddling in our grand design. Yeah, just wanted to give an opportunity to listen to that, because no matter which version, I love this battle theme. I love how it just kicks up into a really intense variation in the remakes. But even this has got a nice little sense of underlying menace, but it almost feels like there's a little bit of a spaghetti western flavour in it. Like there is just a showdown coming up. I don't want counter. It's just really good. Oh, he's just got to zoom out. I was expecting Golbat in all fairness. I'll take care of that. Aha! About time that missed. I've had so much bad luck with that. And we win the battle. What? Maxie, was caught off guard? But, enough. I will back off this time. But don't think that this is the last you've seen of Team Magma. Even without the meteorite, if we obtain that orb...
Scarlet, thank you. With your help, we thwarted Team Magma's destructive plan. But you, whose side are you on?
At the moment?
It doesn't matter. We will remain vigilant and keep up our pursuit of Team Magma. Scarlet, we shall meet again.
It's interesting that one of them has a much more heroic portrayal in Ruby and Sapphire, depending on which one you're playing. Now, we need this. You wound up getting the meteorite anyway in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. Well, you could wind up doing something with it. I don't think you actually did get to give it to Professor Cosmo until much later on, because it was the important MacGuffin that proved you were the chosen one, and you would actually be able to unlock the most broken Pokemon in existence. You were the one who actually got to do all the stuff, which was a bit of a blow for Zinnia. Oh, call it. Hello, old lady. Now, it's actually much better in the remakes when you can buy these in bulk like the Moo Moo Milks. Those are full heals. 200 Poké Dollars, 200 yen for a full heal. I'm not going to say no to that. But the Jagged Pass. We can get a few new Pokemon here, and we can battle a Hyco. We can also see that we've got those little circular pillars. Those will let you hop up and down. Oh, I do not have a good move. You can move along those with the acro bike. It's going to be hard work getting the shell leveled up. So you really do need the acro bike to explore this area, but then I can go and wind up getting the Mark bike to explore around the desert. You will have a hard time moving through the sand regardless. And with all that stuff done, do we want to hear some more stat information? Some more stat trivia is coming up. The highest HP of any Ghost-type Pokemon is a tie between Giratina and Drifblim, both of them having base 150. Giratina's HP doesn't change between forms. For attack, the highest attack of any Ghost-type Pokemon is actually Mega Bannet at base 165. Of course, Bannet already had a really good base 115 physical attack, so that kind of didn't help, because most of its other stats still weren't that good. And there was an issue with the way turn priority was calculated that meant Prankster didn't work on the turn it Mega Evolved in Generation 6. So this, I think, is the easy way to go back down and up. We can try and find some Pokemon while we're here. So, aside from Mega Bannet, The next highest outside the non-Mega Slash merge is Eager Slash's Sword form. Base 140. It was actually reduced a bit. I believe it's the only Pokemon that's ever had its base stat total reduced. The highest defense of any Ghost-type Pokemon is Peturunt, base 160. Outside of legendary Pokemon, because Eager Slash had those stats lowered, the highest defense is actually Doublade with base 150. So, yeah, it would have been the same as Eager Slash, then it switches between Sword form and all that. The highest special attack of any Ghost-type Pokemon is Mega Gengar with base 170. For non-Mega and merges, the next highest is Blacephalon with base 151. And then for regular Pokemon, it's a tie between Chandelure and Cursalon. For special defense, the highest is Eager Slash Shield all the way. Dusknoir and Fluttermane are very close with base 135, but it is Eager Slash's Shield form, which I am counting under the same because it just changes where the stats are distributed and doesn't change the total. The fastest Ghost-type Pokemon at base 150 is Calyrex Shadow Rider. Non-Mega and Merge, it's Dragapult with base 142. Non-Legends, it's a tie between Gengar, Frostlass and Hisuian Zoroark at base 110. If we move on to Grass, the highest HP of all Grass-type Pokemon belongs to Gogoat with base 123. The highest attack of all Grass-type Pokemon is Kartana with 181. Very impressive. The highest among non-legendary Pokemon is Dhelmise with base 131. Not too bad. The highest defense of all Grass-type Pokemon is a tie between Kartana and Ferrothorn at base 131. Ferrothorn is a good tank. The highest special attack of all Grass-type Pokemon belongs to Mega Sceptile with base 145. Ruling out Megas and Merges, it is actually a tie between both versions of Exeggutor, Roserade and Arboliver at base 125. Wo-Chien has the highest base special defense of any Grass-type Pokemon at base 135. For regular Pokemon, I hope Spoink is here. For regular Pokemon, it's base 120 with Toedscruel and Eldegoss. The fastest Grass-type Pokemon, hands down, Hisuian Electrode base 150. And we shall move on to the Ground-type to wrap things up. The highest HP of any Ground-type Pokemon is Zygarde 100% with base 260. For non-Megas and Merges, it's Ting-Lu with base 155. And among the non-legendaries, it's 130, a tie between Ursaluna and Clodsire. Good old Clodsire. Just a big, doofy, friend-shaped lump that proved surprisingly capable. For attack, the highest is base 180, and that's Primal Groudon, unsurprisingly. And the highest attack of non-Megas and Merges is regular Groudon with 150. The highest attack for non-legendary is Rhyperior and Ursaluna tied with base 140, and that's regular Ursaluna. If I do specifically mean Blood Moon Ursaluna, I'll say it. The highest defense of any Ground-type Pokemon belongs to Mega Steelix with base 230. Aside from that, the highest defense of any non-Mega and Merge is regular Steelix. So yeah, if you were expecting something different, It's just Steelix. The highest special attack of any... the highest special attack of any ground-type Pokemon is Primal Groudon with base 150. For non-megas and mergers, it's Blood Moon Ursaluna with base 135. Now this does not count... I don't think it counts as a legendary. So we can safely put it there. The highest special defense of any ground-type Pokemon is a tie at base 120. It is tied between Claydol and Toedscruel. Now, let me actually have a look in the Pokedex. And the fastest ground-type Pokemon is Cantonian Dugtrio with base 120. Interestingly, Cantonian Dugtrio is the slowest Pokemon of the fastest Pokemon of its type. I'm in the right spot. Let's speed this up a bit. Good, I didn't have to wait too long. We found Spoink. And yeah, as I said, I've been considering using Grumpig, but I don't know what I'd take out of the team. Okay, good. You know what the shell is. May it haunt your nightmares. So we'll throw a Great Ball and hope. And there we are, we got it! Spoink, the bounce Pokemon. Contrary to what people believe, it is not actually the constant bouncing that makes Spoink's heart pump. It is actually a series of sophisticated rituals conducted every year that involve virgin sacrifices. So basically it could grab anybody who spends their time listening to right-wing grifters complaining about video games. And there we are. We have Spoink. Oh, I should have given it a nickname. Oh well, this better not be another one. Alright, it is another one. Well, I'll catch this one as well. So, Psycup was one of the rarest TMs in the entire series. Much harder to get even than the stupid ones that cost you a lot of battle points. You could only get TM09 Psycup in Gold and Silver version and Crystal by transferring Abra over to those games. When Abra was transferred from Red and Blue, well, traded via the time capsule, to those games, the data connected to the catch rate would be used in order to create TM09. The more you know. Oh, we do actually get to battle him. I am not entirely confident in the shell's ability to even handle a Poochyena. Not with... like, if I had better moves, yes. But the fact that I'm still relying on Scratch and Fury swipes... You know what? Screw it. We Fury swipes. I knew that I knew that was going to happen. I should have switched back to Captain Toad. It's like the game just wanted to knock out Shedinja. And like a schmuck, I decided to test my luck. Oh well, I suppose I can waste my revive. I mean, I would have had to switch out for Numble anyway. Should be a knockout. Numble's not very good defensively. It's a good, strong Pokemon that's a decent mixed attacker. Like, it's a bit of a problem with the Pokemon, with quite a few Pokemon along the way that appear in Hoenn, actually. There are some really good mixed attackers that just absolutely stink at defense and are as slow as a wet week. And I don't know why. I have no idea why that wound up being the case. Can I... I don't know. That being a critical hit is not good. Oh. Alright, well that worked. I might have to switch the shell out because Leech Seed is coming next. It was... Yeah. They really are much smarter when confronted with Shedinja. It's like the AI's got specific flags that trip when you... Wow! Wow! That's really unlucky. 2 attacks in a row tripping a 3% chance. That's not very likely at all. Oh well, I can headbutt it into submission. Alright, what do we got next? It's... Swabbler's got Peck, so I can't use the shell against it. Maybe I'll just find him a chop and pick on that. I'm trying, I really am. I mean, this is not a great part of the game for Shedinja in general, because fire. Oh yeah, hopping actually counts. Oh boy. I do want to finish this up. And see if there's anywhere else I can sort of jump down to. Not here anyway. So we don't have anything else we can do sort of in this... Oh, there's an item. Burn healer pro... Why is there somebody... Oh, they might have an acro bike like me. If I could find him a chop, that'd be really good. Give me a moment. Spoink will do. Spoink shouldn't have any moves that can hurt us. Actually, wait, what am I doing? Of course, run. Don't be a cheapskate. I'll just use an awakening, for heaven's sake. I really am irritatingly cheap sometimes. And I really need to stop being cheap. Alrighty, so... the triathlete. So, on the bike, going to have an electric type. Magnemite shouldn't be able to hurt the shell. So we have to double team Shroomish. Does Secret Power make contact? Oh, I am disappoint. I am extreme disappoint. Oh well, that works. They doubled in. There we go. That'll take care of that. At least nobody got any more status effects. I'm just thinking, don't have one activate, don't have one activate, don't have one activate. Feint attack will probably do a bit more damage. Not much. I mean, of course, Kiwi's going to be taking the brunt of everything because... Let's go Scratch and let's go Secret Power. Oh, almost there. I'm surprised you didn't use that on the shell, because... Well, we'll see how this goes. Does Kiwi have better luck than the shell? Kiwi does not have better luck than the shell. Wow. So basically everything that went my way against Watson is coming back... Almost coming back to haunt me. Oh, please tell me this Shedinja's nearly ready to evolve. No way. I'm tired. I've been at this too long. Please tell me Shedinja's ready to level up. That's what I'm trying to say. I promise that's what I was thinking of. God damn it. Oh, there's probably something up there. So I'll finish exploring this area. We will see what's... No, that's... nothing special. No, we don't have any additional hidden items. We've just got one more battle and then we can make it into Lava Ridge Town and wrap things up. It is so tedious training a Pokemon in the erratic group. I mean, I'm going to be suffering one way or another. Because the shell keeps missing Fury Swipes. Because if I wind up... Because I've got a Pokemon in the erratic group. Please do a lot of damage. Multiple hits. Good! So they really must be... there really must actually be some sort of optimal play subroutine worked into the AI when they are confronted with a Shedinja. I need better moves for this thing. Hang on, did I ever see if it could learn Dig? Wait, can Barboach? I mean, I don't think Barboach can learn Dig. I'm going to have to check that, but I just want to see if the shell can learn Dig. Kiwi can learn it, Faith can learn it, the shell can learn it. Oh, there's a hiker we can battle. Oh, no, wait. That's right, there's an item there, but we can get that later on. We've got ourselves a gym battle in the next one. And a trip through the desert. Thank you very much for joining me. Till next time, this is Red 2 returning to base.